Welcome back. This is Snowbird's 50th anniversary ski season. Now, the resort became instantly famous for the iconic tram cars in December of 1971. So today was the last day for those original tram cabins that opened the place. They were paramount, by the way, in the dream of the late Dick Bass. He showed that one man could change the entire Utah ski industry. Our Craig Wirth marks this anniversary and historic day for the tram and the resort. He goes back to the early 1990s for his perfect ski day spent with the visionary co-founder of Snowbird.
Glaciers gave us the Wasatch Mountains, geological forces gave us Snowbird, and Texas gave us Dick Bass.
We'll ski in the sunshine.
He co-founded Snowbird and owned the place, the ski resort, the tram, 500 hotel rooms, and the restaurants. Yes, all his. 30 years ago, he told me no one person could ever do that again on this scale.
In short, I think would take upwards of $500 million over 20 years. I mean, I've spent $175 million now, and I'm a fraction of where I've got to get.
Oh yes, it was unbelievable. One man going $38 million in debt in 1970s money during the time interest rates were 23% to do all this. But this isn't a story about all that. This is the story of Dick Bass and the magic of a dream and a mountain and an era. It was perfect skiing that day 30 years ago, and a day of reflecting on the past when Snowbird opened for the 71-72 season. Snowbird was going to be different, and as I say, it was the magic of the era, a catalyst in how skiing in Utah became what it is today, as captured in their promotional film of 50 years ago.
I was always looking for a place that combined powder snow and the sunshine, a place where people would like to be. A place that had a real nature to it.
Yes, it would be different. The Deseret News wrote, as the Snowbird is hatching, Dick Bass is to Snowbird what Orville and Wilbur Wright were to their first airplane, its pilot. Snowbird was getting its wings, and finally it was soaring in December of 1971. Snowbird promoted a nightlife. Bass says his co-founder Ted Johnson hired young people to serve a new generation of ski and snowboarders in the day and night. Oh yeah, I can remember being at Snowbird in my 20s. Oh, it was so cool. But again, that was the business side. Even in our chat of 30 years ago, Dick Bass said still, the most important part of all this was the mountain and his love of mountains. Oh yes, he would climb all the world's tallest mountains, and here he wanted each tramload to look at trees and the cliffs. Indeed, he wanted folks to, of course, ski his resort, but he made sure those who saw them on the hill would stop a moment and just look. I mean, look all the way down the valley and to the mountains on the other side.
That's 26 miles. Yeah, it doesn't look like more than 5 or 6 or so. But again, that's how the scale of these mountains, it dwarfs human scale.
Well, we know today's story of Utah as one of the world's major ski destinations. But back then, why would one man risk it all for a labor-intensive, capital-swallowing, seasonal business that relies on nature? Because it is a mountain. Craig Wirth, ABC 4 News.